What's up, everybody? Will back with another review. This time, the QSP Hawk, which you can get on Amazon for a regular price right now of $54.98. Excuse me. 14C 28N steel blade. Micarta handles, which are very comfortable. Nice deep carry clip that is not reversible. Bag flipper and thumb studs. This is a little bit on the smaller size of a EDC knife, about 7.5 inches. Blade though, about 3.2. It's comfortable in the hand. Right, like I said, they're micartas. I like their micarta. It feels soft. Now, this, I'm assuming this is a finger choil. I'm not super confident in it. Like, I can put my finger here and it's fine, but I mean, I'm right on the edge there, and I feel like if I push a little bit, like I don't feel anything yet, and I'm kind of giving some pressure, so maybe I'm overthinking it, but I still feel like there should be a little bit more of a groove there. I understand that this back flipper's in the way, so, you know, maybe it was a design choice they made. But, I don't know, if I had to say get rid of the back flipper and give us a finger choil that can actually operate better. Liner lock, which is very smooth. The action on this is very nice. All the deployments are super easy and snappy. It feels like the blade to handle ratio on this I'm not a huge fan of. I feel like the blade should be a little bit bigger. It's also very thin. I don't know, just something about the stock of the handle to the blade. It just looks a little goofy to me. It could just be me, but I mean, it's got a good edge. I can feel that it's got a good edge to it. But yeah, there's nothing fancy about this knife. QSP makes good knives that just work. I guess the only thing I'm getting to the point now of is that I don't know if the review for the most recent Flissa knife I did, I think it's like the FL2590, Flissa name your damn knives. I don't know if that'll be out before this one or vice versa, but I've done a couple other Flissa knives that they're doing 14C 28N and at like a $25 price point. Now, I understand the rest of the materials aren't going to be as good. The G10, you know, the liners, the clip, but the action is close. The action on this is better. I like the way this knife looks better than some of the Flissa knives, but just, I guess I'm starting to get to the point where if you can get 14C 28N at $25 to $30, then should we be asking for a better steel at the over $50 price point? You know, it's not a bad steel. I have a couple knives now that are over $100 that are 14C 28N, but I guess I've gotten to the point now in this first 4 months of my journey thinking that it kind of seemed like 14C 28N was kind of like the good budget steel with like D2 and stuff like that between, you know, $40 and $70, and now I'm starting to see that knives under $30 are getting it. So should we be expecting more at the $50 to $60 price range? That's just me thinking out loud, though. I don't think there's anything wrong with the steel at this price point. The action is very good. It's for a liner lock knife. I could fidget with this. I like the little snap and click, the acoustics of it as well. It's very easy to manipulate. It's smooth. I guess I just wish that proportionally there was a little bit more blade, or at least maybe a little bit fatter. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it doesn't need to be longer. It's a little bit fatter. Just feels like the knife is all handle to me. But other than that, I've got some. Well, you can usually know they oiled it. Other than that, I don't really have any complaints. It's a nice knife. I do like. I know I've said it twice already. I like the feel of their micarta. It's not super rigid. It's almost kind of soft, smooth, but it's just grippy enough, and that's all I need. I mean, most of these knives, when I talk about, you know, having the grip, I mean, unless you have super polished aluminum scales, I would hope that you're not going to lose a knife in your hand unless you're doing something with it you're not supposed to. So the QSP Hawk, I mean, whether I think that maybe the steels at this price should be a little bit better or not, I still think for $55 at regular price, I think this is a good deal on this knife, especially if you can get it on a little bit of an Amazon special to where it maybe knocks off 10%, 20% off of it. But QSP makes good stuff. It's comfortable to hold. You know, like I said, I'm not super sure about choking up here, but even from here, it's got looks this little dip here for the thumb. I kind of like it, and it feels like your thumb fits right into that spot a little bit. So that's a nice little thing too. But yeah, it's a nice knife, and it's fun to fidget with. Good acoustics. So that's where we'll leave with that one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I'm screwing up. Let me know if there's anything you do like. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. Other than that, that'll be the end of this one. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.